Shame that tune!
Let's bring up our third and final contestant, Julia Borcherts. Okay, Julia, give that wheel a great spin. Here we go. El Cohen. Come on, we all want El Cohen. We're all begging for it. El Cohen and it's stripped. What just happened? You got the old.
I'm glad the temp wasn't here to see
the
that.
Whole.
Nothing, temp.
Oh, thank you. That's my vente. Thank you.
Really
Thank you very
nice.
much.
Thank you. Oh, and my bitters. Thank you, temp. Thank you, temp.
Okay, Julia, you have 3 minutes to share your tale of shame. And your mark? But what's that? Put the stand up? Is it? It's, just
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Or just get out of the way, period. Oh, okay. Thank you.
This audience wants the full frontal. Okay.
I got nothing. Okay, Julia, 3 minutes and your mark. Get set. Shame.
I was 14 and my 3 best friends were going to the Sadie Hawkins dance. But I was too self-conscious to ask anyone because I had a mouthful of braces, and over the summer I'd gone from being awkward and skinny to awkward and chubby. So I mostly just stayed in my room and listened to depressing love songs. But then, this boy Tom, who was cool because his band played Led Zeppelin and Iggy Pop covers, made it known that he'd like to go with me. And since we both had braces and identical Farrah Fawcett hairstyles, it occurred to me that we might be a good match. So I started getting excited, and I bought a slinky halterneck maxi dress to go with my navy blue corduroy platform wedgies. Since none of us had driver's licenses or jobs, we asked our various parents to chauffeur us and had the boys over to my house for lasagna before the dance. But if you are 14 and trying to impress someone, the first rule is to not invite them to have dinner with your parents on the first date. My parents were good people, but their marriage had hit a rough spot. My friends' moms coped with similar issues in normal ways, like going back to college or having an affair. But my mother rebelled by becoming a Jehovah's Witness and listening to wistful female singers like Carly Simon and Carole King. My dad retaliated by acquiring a red Pontiac Firebird and a drinking problem. He was on his 3rd martini by the time we arrived with the boys. And our dog Maggie got so excited that she peed on my feet. I already wanted to kill myself, but my dad, martini in hand, just said, "Those shoes are corduroy. No matter how much you scrub them, they're still gonna stink. Go get a pair of your mother's." So, while my dad served up salads and my friend Michelle put on some David Bowie for our dinner music, my mom found me a pair of slingback pumps. They were 2 sizes too big, but her feet were so narrow that the shoes at least gripped the sides of my feet, so I crossed my fingers and hoped they'd stay on. But then, as I was running back downstairs, my foot slid back and my ankle twisted, and my other foot caught on the hem of my dress, and I crashed down the stairs. Everyone ran out to find me tangled in a heap on the landing. I wasn't hurt, even though I hit face down. My hands had broken most of my fall. But when I tried to sit up, I couldn't. My braces had gotten stuck in the shag carpet. I'm sure it looked like I was banging my head on the floor, but I was trying to unhook my teeth. And with my mouth caught, I couldn't really talk. It just sounded like I'd had a stroke. Fortunately, my mother realized what had happened and got scissors to cut me loose. But then the David Bowie album ended and my dad ran to the stereo, put on a new record and cranked the volume up, waving his martini around and shouting, "Now you kids are going to hear what good music sounds like. It's time for ABBA." My girlfriends were all looking at me like they wanted to help but didn't know how, and I was so embarrassed that I just ran back upstairs and put on the only other pair of shoes I owned, which were black high-top Converse. and then asked my mom to drive us to the dance now. To his credit, Tom tried to have fun at the dance, even though he was stuck with me, moping around in sneakers, and wishing I was dead, because at 14 I did not know how to pull off this look or pretend that I was just trying to be ironic. He even tried kissing me during a slow dance, but when I kissed him back and his tongue slid into my mouth, he pulled away and wrinkled up his face. "Dude," he said, "I think you still have carpet fuzz stuck in your teeth." At the end of the night, he shook my hand, and I knew that he wasn't going to be my boyfriend. So I got out my mom's Carole King album and played "It's Too Late" over and over and over